Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. They're voting in Michigan today. It's primary day. The AP's Jackie Quinn.
If Donald Trump wins the Republican primary over Nikki Haley, who's starting to lose support from major donors, it would be 5 in a row. The Republican frontrunner told Michigan voters last week,
if you want to save America, then you must vote.
For President Joe Biden, it will be a test of the division in the Democratic Party over his support for Israel, as many Arab Americans who live in Michigan are planning protest votes, like writing in uncommitted. I'm Jackie Quinn.
This morning, Israel's expressing surprise at something President Biden said last night. He signaled that a ceasefire in Gaza could be at hand, saying that Israel has agreed to a pause if a deal is reached to release some hostages held by Hamas.
My national security advisor tells me that we're close. We're close. It's not done yet. And my hope is by next Monday, we'll have a ceasefire.
This morning, both Israel and Hamas are downplaying the idea that a breakthrough is imminent. Today, the president meets with the top leaders of Congress, hoping to avoid a government shutdown over financial issues. And he wants to get emergency aid to Israel and Ukraine. The AP's Sagar Magani.
White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan told ABC News this week with George Stephanopoulos, Ukraine badly needs the aid to keep fighting off Russia. The administration's also expected to stress the need for legislation to keep the federal government operating. The first tranche of funding will expire Friday, and Senate Chief Chuck Schumer says there's no agreement yet to avoid a partial shutdown. Sagar Magani, Washington.
Peru has declared a health emergency in most places because of a growing number of dengue cases. Dengue is spread by mosquitoes. This is AP News. Donald Trump is appealing a court decision. The AP's Julie Walker with this story.
Donald Trump challenging the New York judge's finding he lied about his wealth to get favorable loans. His lawyers filing the notice of appeal to overturn the ruling in the state attorney general's case against him, something the Republican frontrunner for president has been using as he continues to campaign for his party's nomination.
The level of hatred from these judges. There's no way you get fair trials. The level of hatred from prosecutors.
If Trump loses his appeal, he'll have to give up a sizable chunk of his fortune. The judge ordering him to pay $355 million in penalties with interest. That's grown to nearly $454 million. The total increasing by nearly $112,000 per day until Trump pays. Julie Walker, New York.
I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Ricky, there have been generations of fans growing up on St. Louis Cardinals baseball.
That's right, John. And for many, they grew up listening and learning about the Cardinals on the radio.
We get asked all the time why the Cardinals continue to draw fans from so many different states. And the answer is easy: the power of the radio network.
Fans are listening to Cardinals baseball all over the Midwest, and the tradition continues.
Join us all season long for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Your gas light's on. We need to fill up.
Gas around here is too expensive.
Don't drive all over searching for the lowest prices. Just download the free Upside app and get cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying gas? I'm stopping now to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift card. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code GIFT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill up. That's promo code GIFT.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Start your morning with a sausage McMuffin with egg, savory hot sausage, and melty American cheese. Also get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with thick-cut Applewood smoked bacon. Mix and match 2 for just $5. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At the KSMO studios, your hometown radio station, 7:30 on the nose. Our forecast continues to have a wind advisory in effect until, well, tonight. Let's put it that way. It's going to be a wind. It's going to be after midnight, too. But Wind advisory will start 9 this morning, go to 9 tonight, but it's still going to be very breezy after that as well. A red flag warning is in effect from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. for critical fire danger. Again, please refrain from any outdoor burning. No outdoor burning should be done today whatsoever, and please refrain from it. If you create a fire under a red flag warning, in some areas you may be charged for that fire. So, again, be prepared to open up the checkbook if you do any kind of burning today. So refrain from it. You're just not going to be able to handle it because there's going to be some wind gusts 45 to 50 miles an hour. There's no way you can control that. So, again, please refrain from any outdoor burning. For today, partly sunny. We're going to have a high of 84. It's already breezy and getting breezier and breezier as the day goes on. So, again, I highly recommend you don't burn. We will have southerly winds this morning, anywhere from 10 up to 15 to 18 miles an hour, but by the afternoon, that's going to be at 20 to 25, consistently and gusting up to 40 to 45 miles an hour. And tonight, a 40% chance of some showers, possibly some thunderstorms, and then it's going to be cloudy and windy. We're going to have blustery conditions. Winds from the southwest or south will eventually move to the northwest during the evening, and things are going to change rapidly. It's going to get cold. We're going to have about a 60-degree change in temperatures by tonight through tomorrow morning. Winds are still going to be whipping at 15 to 25 and gusting up to 40 miles an hour. For Wednesday itself, partly sunny, early, gradually becoming mostly sunny by the afternoon. The winds will quell down a bit. We'll top out about 42, but in the early morning hours, those winds will be out of the northwest at 18 to 30 miles an hour and gusting up to 40. We will see them drop down during the afternoon at 10 to 15. By Wednesday night, it'll be clear and a low of 22 with those northwesterly breezes at 5 to 10. Sunshine Thursday, high of 50 with southerly winds, 5 to 10. Still gusting, but only to about 15 to 20. Thursday night looks like a little chance of rain and possibly mixing with a little bit of snow. We'll have that all the way through the early morning hours, Thursday night into Friday morning. And a low of 32 with cloudy skies. Chance of precipitation, 40%. And then Friday, partly sunny, high of 55 degrees. Currently here at KSMO Radio, we have a temperature reading of, well, we're just going to lay it out there on the line right now. We have 58 degrees, feels like 56. We have 11-mile-an-hour winds to 14-mile-an-hour winds out of the south. Our pressure falling, 29.46 inches. Humidity still fairly high right now, but it's going to plummet quickly today. 92% right now, but it'll be down pretty much in the 20% range before noon, so watch it fall fast as those winds do start to pick up. Humidity levels will be reduced. Okay, just be ready for it. At KSMO Radio right now, again, 56 is what it feels like. It's 58 degrees, sunshine. Got a few high, thin clouds out there here at KSMO. We invite you to stick around for local news next, 90 seconds from right now.
Nothing slows my little girl down, except the stuffy nose. Mommy. That's why I use Sinex Children's Saline from Vicks. Sinex instantly clears mucus in everyday stuffy little noses with a gentle, ultra-fine mist designed for kids. Just Sinex? Breathe. Her stuffy nose is gone for now. And so is she.
Sinex Children's Saline. Sinex, breathe. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Did you know that every patient has the right to have their medical imaging performed wherever they choose? This is Bobby Sullins, Director of Radiology at the Salem Memorial District Hospital, where we have state-of-the-art, up-to-date medical imaging at one of the lowest prices in the area. Outstanding imaging at a great price without the drive? It's just another service of the Salem Memorial District Hospital. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Have you seen TownScreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use TownScreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. TownScreen in Salem.
Good morning at KSMO 735. Time for news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO AM 1340, FM 95.7, online, KSMOradio.com, your KSMO Stream Facebook page, and KSMO YouTube. Welcome. It's Tuesday, February 27th. Pleased to have you aboard. In news, the other Denton County Commissioners met Monday morning for their regular meeting. Denton County Treasurer Danita Williams brought in the CART funds that have been received by the county. She said this February the county deposited $77,753.79 compared to $75,409.62 from February of 2023. That's an increase of $2,344.17 from last year's total. And year-to-date, the CART funds are up $4,064.30, about a 2.67% increase. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said rock would be added and grading done on Denton County Road 2480, while only grading will be done on County Roads 4210 and 6600. Mowbray said a load of pea gravel and sand was being taken to the Bunker City Hall. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said rock would be added and grading done on Denton County Road 2200, while only grading will be done on Denton County Road 4410. Rock would also be added to County Road 2370. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said there'd be no commission meeting Thursday due to the commission's CCAM training. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said today is the first day for candidates for county offices to register at the courthouse for the August 6th primary. The last day to sign up will be March 26th at 5 at the courthouse. To find out what you need to bring with you when you file, call the Denton County Clerk's office at 573-729-4144. Different offices have different requirements, so call before you come to sign up. Curley said the last day to register to vote for the April 2nd election is March the 6th. She will also be doing a voter registration drive at the Salem High School on March 5th. Absentee voting continues through April 1st in her office. State Representative Ron Copeland talked with commissioners about the Highway 19 bridge at Standing Rock, and MoDOT has indicated to him that when the preliminary plans are complete, they would let Copeland know. He was also updated by Commissioner Mowbray about the National Park Service Superintendent Jason Lott wanting to add boulders to prevent people from riding through the creek at Tanvant. There was discussion on Senate Bill 190, the use tax, a speed limit bill for county roads, as well as some discussion on other new bills being introduced. Michael Clancy from Reno Dry was in to offer a free inspection of the courthouse to determine how much moisture is getting into the masonry from the ground. As moisture gets into the masonry, it hastens the deterioration through the salt in the moisture. Reno Dry has an electronic magnetic system that forces the moisture out of the masonry and preserves older buildings. The commission approved allowing them to do a free inspection. They offer a 3-year money-back guarantee and a 25-year warranty. American Automotive was in to ask for truck crossing signs to be installed on his road, and they would also like to get the speed reduced on the road. Commission told them that they need to get a petition signed to create the speed limit. They will order the truck crossing signs. Corky Stack of AEA Design Group was in to discuss the work on the Christmas lights on the courthouse and some possible wiring problems in the controller and from the protective cover. New controllers have been ordered, and once they are installed, Trimlights feels that this will take care of the problem. Stack brought in a change order that shows a $17,000 contingency reduction from the contract with Alexander Construction for the electric work that will now not be done by Alexander Construction. The commissioners then went into closed session. At the last meeting, Brandy Richardson and Eric Mush from the Denton County Extension came in with the 2023 Extension Report, an update on the Junior Livestock Committee, and other updates. Commission voted to reappoint Sherman Odom and Jeff Sellers to the IDA board, and they added Jenna Deason to that board. The next meeting of the commission will be Monday, March 4th at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and that meeting will be open to the public. Two routes in the local area will be reduced to one lane as the Missouri Department of Transportation crews perform edge rut repairs this Wednesday and Thursday from 7 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. Those roads are Highway 32 and Iron and Denton counties. This section of highway is from Route KK in Iron County to Highway 72 in Dent County. The second road is Route KK in Reynolds and Iron counties, and this section of roadway is from Highway 32 in Iron County to Route TT in Reynolds County. The work zone will be marked with signs. Motorists are urged to use extreme caution while traveling near the area. For additional information, contact MoDOT's Customer Service Center toll-free, 1-888-ASK-MoDOT, that's 888-275-6636, or visit modot.org/southeast. Salem Board of Aldermen will hold a special closed meeting this afternoon at 4 to discuss personnel. That'll be at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. That meeting will not be open to the public. Then the Salem Board of Aldermen will hold their regular meeting at the Armory at 6. After public comments, the board will hear the 2023 fiscal year audit presented by Krista DeLuca before Finance Director Stacy Houston gives her update on the current year's revenues and expenditures. The board will discuss Resolution 5/2024, allowing the mayor to sign an addendum to the contract for floodplain management with the MRPC to extend their services due to the city being selected for an audit. This will also discuss Resolution the board will, number 6/2024, allowing the mayor to renew an agreement with the City of Salem and Health and Senior Services for the purpose of taking and monitoring of water samples for the testing of sewer shed disease trends. The board will also hear Resolution 7/2024, allowing the mayor to enter into an agreement to provide sewer and water line insurance on private property with the city's blessing. The board will hear bids on chain link fencing for the Industrial Park Water Tower and well number 4, and bids for plumbing work for the damage of the old City Hall auditorium from the freezing of pipes and bursting of those pipes. The board will hear second readings of 11 bills that deal with vaping and smoking in city buildings and properties, and the reading of a bill number 3600 for engineering services with Archer Elgin. That'll be read for the first time. And after the reports of city officials, the board will go into closed session. The meeting of the Salem Board of Aldermen tonight, the first one at 4, not open to the public. The second one, the regular meeting at 6, will be open to the public. Sports is next, and we come right back.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. The new soybean breeder at the Fisher Delta Center is Fung Lin, who says he's part of a directional shift working with the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council.
Based on our alignment with the MSMC, our breeding program will be more focused on half conventional and half herbicide traits. And our herbicide traits will mainly focus on Extend and Extend Flex.
Lynn says he looks forward to working with colleagues on behalf of Missouri soybean growers.
I'm very excited. We have an excellent team here, and we are ready to know those new concepts and explore the new ways to benefit our farmers.
Fung Lin is based at the Fisher Delta Research Center. Learn more at mosoy.org from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
In sports news, the Lady Knights of St. Francis Borgia beat the Salem Lady Tigers Monday night in Class 4 District 3 play. Final score is 53-28. Faith Kaminsky scored 10 points to lead Salem, who finished the year with a 6-21 record. Salem Tigers basketball face the St. James Tigers at 5:30 in district play tonight. Salem enters that game with a 14-12 record, while St. James is 11-13. The game will be heard on KSMO at 5:15 and audio streamed on KSMO Media. The contest will be video streamed on Misha.tv by KSMO Media, but there is a charge to watch the game through Misha.tv. Admission will be $6 for anyone 6 years of age and above. The winner of the game will play Blair Oaks Thursday night at 5:30 at St. James. St. Louis Blues will be at Winnipeg tonight with the game starting at 7. KSMO will join that game immediately after Salem Tigers boys basketball. St. Louis Cardinals and Miami play to a 1-1 tie Monday. The Cards play Boston this afternoon. They're 2-1-1 on the spring. Kansas City Royals beat the Chicago Cubs Monday 6-0. They'll play 2 games today, one against the Colorado Rockies and the other against San Diego. Royals are 3-1 going into the games today. And you're up to date on sports news and local news, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Up next at 7:45, and time for the Daily Investment Report. Comes your way courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Lee and Nash of Edward Jones. Those offices are located at 907 South Pershing. You can call 729-3831 to get more information, or feel free to stop by at 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand or Lee and Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our Daily Investment Report. With our report this morning, it is Leah Nash. Leah?
This is financial advisor Leah Nash from Edward Jones bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. equities closed lower. The Dow closed down 62 points at 39,069. The Nasdaq closed down 21 points at 15,976. The S&P 500 closed down 19 points at 5,070. In commodity markets, the price of crude oil was up $1.17 at $77.66, and the spot price of gold was down $6.90 to $2,042.50. In stocks of local interest, Ameren Corporation closed down 77 cents at $70.83. AT&T closed down 20 cents at $16.60. Boeing Company closed down 29 cents at $254. Dollar General closed down $1.61 at $138.79. ExxonMobil closed up 41 cents at $104.25. McDonald's closed down 63 cents at $297.12. Microsoft closed down $2.80 at $407.54. PepsiCo closed down $1.34 at $168.26. Pfizer closed down 58 cents at $27.18. Procter & Gamble closed down 81 cents at $160.22. U.S. Bancorp closed down 52 cents at $40.84, and Walmart closed up $1.08 at $59.60. This has been today's financial market report, brought to you by Edward Jones and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention financial advice at 907 South Pershing in Salem, Missouri. If you'd like more information, please stop by our contact us at 573-729-3831. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.
Thank you, Leah, and don't forget to join us again for our next Daily Investment Report, not this afternoon due to Tiger basketball, but again tomorrow morning right here on KSMO at 7:40 to 7:45. Courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. When questions do arise about your investment needs, whether it be stocks, bonds, mutual funds, IRAs, municipal bonds, treasury bills, they can help you out. Contact them at 729-3831. It can be something as simple as a CD or IRA, or much more and complex. Get in touch with Joe or Leah at 729-3831, or again, drop by 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. We're a minute away from weather. That comes your way next.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these great deals at K&H Auto Supply. Master Pro Red Spray Grease for $9.99. Mechanics Wear Fast Fit Black Work Gloves for $14.99 a pair. And a Performance Tool 120-volt LED drop light for $26.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
7:48 at KSMO. Time for weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete some real weather in the region and KSMO listing area. The moisture in place this morning is about as humid as it's going to get today. Despite moderate to strong southerly winds, only warm air advection is going to take place. The increasing temperatures and near stagnant dew points will decrease relative humidities pretty quickly, going from 60 to 70% this morning to quickly in the 20% range by noon. The strong southwesterly surface winds and westerly winds aloft will mix down dry air from aloft to the surface and push the dry line eastward, creating a semi-sharp dew point gradient. Latest model guidance has trending and surging the dry line eastward quicker through the day today by 2 o'clock or so. This, along with forecast wind speeds of 20 to 30 miles an hour and gusts of 40 to 50 miles an hour, could create significant fire weather risks across the entire forecast area. It's worth noting if the dew points indeed decrease any further, much of the forecast area could be brought within the extreme risk. The cold front's forecast to push through between 6 and 12 tonight. During this time frame, winds will be shifting to the northwest. Strong cold air advection at 925 millibars will mix down to the surface to also sustain winds of 25 to 35 miles an hour tonight, gusting up to 45 miles an hour. There is a 20 to 30% chance of showers and thunder showers, a 5 to 15% chance of severe weather east of Highway 5, with a slight risk within the Shannon, Dent, and Oregon counties. The most likely scenario is that a line of showers and thunder showers will develop along the I-44 corridor ahead of a surging cold front after 7 o'clock. These storms would drop east-southeast and clear the area by 11 p.m. Now, as the cold front-associated surface pressure trough enters the forecast area after 6, slight moisture transport northward will occur. This will bring higher dew points southeast of a Branson to Salem line, with a 20 to 40% chance of light wintry mix and snow late tonight. Now, the cold front will be a doozy, bringing a whopping 60-degree temperature swing. Highs in the mid-80s this afternoon, which should set a new record. Will quickly drop to the mid-20s by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, with windy conditions and wind chills effectively creating a 70-degree feels-like swing. Something in the way the weather moves is really going to affect you come tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow. Now, with these cold temperatures and strong forcing, a band of post-frontal wintry precipitation may follow the passage of the cold front. The band would mainly impact the west central Missouri counties, but no accumulations are really expected anywhere in the state. We tapped out at 77 yesterday. That was a brand new record. 42 the low. Normal high 53. Normal low 31. Record high of 77 was set on this date, 1976. Yesterday's record was actually before yesterday was 76 degrees. So we went up 1. 0 is the record low in 1934. It's probably going to feel like that by early morning, but it won't be 0. We will have, though, very, very, very cold winds. Feels like temperature will definitely be possibly into single digits. Now, we did not have any rain yesterday for the month, where it's still under an inch at 19/20. Normal for the month should be at 2 1/5 inches. 6 4/5 are total for the year. 4 3/4 would be normal. Sunrise this morning in the Dent County area, 6:40, 5:57 the time of sunset. The extended forecast Saturday, Sunday, and Monday calls for sunshine Saturday and back to very nice temperatures, back to about 68 to 70. Clear Saturday night, low 51. More sunshine Sunday and a high of 74. We're getting a little windier. Then a chance of some showers will come in late Sunday night. We'll cloud up, have a low of 55 with breezy conditions. Then on Monday morning, we'll have showers likely, then partly sunny with a high of 66. And again, breezy conditions. That local forecast and our current conditions next in a minute.
Do you know who some of the most avid readers of Cardinals Magazine are? It's Cardinal alumni. Our former players tell me time and again that Cardinals Magazine is one of their favorite ways to stay connected to the birds on the bat.
And you know, Ricky, I've heard the same thing. They feel like they're still coming to the ballpark each day when they're enjoying the impressive lineup of feature stories in every issue of Cardinals Magazine.
Cardinals Magazine helps you really get to know the current players, not only their stories in uniform, but who they are off the field and how they got to where they are.
And it doesn't stop with the stories on current players. No one does a better job giving fans a truer picture of everything happening on the field, inside the ballpark, and all over Cardinals Nation. Even stories on our Cardinals alumni.
Join our former players who enjoy the classic coverage of Cardinals Magazine. Subscribe for yourself and your favorite fan at cardinals.com/magazine or 314-345-9000.
Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
Well, in weather, it's going to be an interesting day. We're going to have a wind advisory in effect from 9 this morning till 9 tonight. We have a red flag warning in effect for any type of outdoor burning from 11 until 7 today. Please, no outdoor burning of any kind. Critical fire danger today with wind and dry conditions, and any bursts of wind really could do some major damage today. So again, refrain from any outdoor burning. Today, Partly sunny, high of 84. Winds out of south will continue to increase as the day goes on. We'll see them at 20 to 25 miles an hour by the afternoon, and could gust another 20 miles an hour or so, up to 40 to 45 miles an hour today. That's going to be a really windy day. It will be windy tonight as well. There's a 40% chance of showers and possibly thunder showers up to about midnight. Cloudy and a low of 23. After midnight, the southwesterly breeze at 15 to 25 for sure will be moved to the northwest. Sometime between 6 p.m. and midnight, we're going to start to see that change. Winds could gust up to 40 miles an hour. For Wednesday, partly sunny early, mostly sunny late. High of 42. Wind chills in the morning could be as low as 8. It'll be very breezy with northwesterly winds in the early morning at 20 to 25, dying down to 10 to 15 by the afternoon, but wind gusts in the morning could still be 35 to 40 miles an hour. Clear Wednesday night, low of 22 with a northwesterly breeze 5 to 10. That'll become light and variable. Thursday, sunny, high of 50 with southerly winds 5 to 15, gusting to 20. And then Thursday night, a chance of some rain, possibly a little snow, and clouds and a low of 32. Chance of precipitation Thursday night, 40%. And partly sunny Friday and a high of 55. Right now at KSMO Radio, we have a few high, thin cirrus clouds moving through. We are currently right now at KSMO Radio just almost at 60 degrees, just a smidge under. We do have at the moment winds out of the south at 12, 90% relative humidity, and we have pressure falling at 29.46 inches. Our skies, we're going to call it partly cloudy because there are a few high, thin clouds out there. Feels like 56 right now here at KSMO Radio. And that's going to do it for Operation Weather Watch, a complete summary of weather in the region as well as the KSMO listening area. We invite you to stay right here as we'll come back with Civic Happenings next. That's up right after this.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
So you just used bug spray in your home. Now what? Well, between the waiting and waiting for things to dry up and keeping your family away from the mess, it hits you. You could have used Zevo. Unlike other bug sprays that stick around, Zevo goes from kill to clean in seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
At KSMO, it's now time for a look at our civic record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic record being brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. And it's also brought to you by your friends at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. They welcome you to stop on by, visit, browse around the store, take time, and take a good look at all the different pieces that they have available. You will be impressed. Check it out for yourself at Southtown Furniture in Salem. Truly where the bargains are. They invite you to come on out Monday through Saturday and visit them at 1601 South Highway 19. Call 729-3422 or go online and browse at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. It's where the bargains are. Stanley Ray Barton of Bixby passed away Thursday, February 22nd at the age of 74. Funeral services for Stanley Ray Barton will be this morning at 11 at the Wilson Mortuary by Burnham Chapel. Burial will be in the Turner Cemetery. Stanley Ray Barton, survived by sons Mark Barton and wife Carla of Davisville, and Greg Barton and wife Nancy of Boss, plus 4 grandchildren, and many great-grandchildren and friends and relatives. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel for Stanley Ray Barton, whose funeral services will be at 11 today, this morning, at the Wilson Mortuary, Viburnum Chapel. William Chuck Charles Asher of Salem passed away Wednesday at the age of 73. Funeral services for William Chuck Charles Asher will be held Saturday afternoon at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will be from 11 in the morning until service time on Saturday. Burial will be in the Edgar Cemetery. Chuck Asher, survived by children Mark Asher and wife Angelique of Columbia, Gentry Asher and wife Jody of Fort Mill, South Carolina, Carolyn Wiegand and husband Jim of California, Amber Asher and Corey of Springfield, Missouri, and Sarah Land and husband David of Greenfield, Missouri. Stepchildren Andrew Deering and wife Laura of Kansas City, John Deering and wife Abby of New York, and Ann Deering of Salem. Siblings Rhiannon Asher of Kansas, Mary Ann Chapman of Holtz Summit, David Asher and wife Diane of Houston, Jenny Asher of Holtz Summit, and Cindy Asher of Lebanon. A sister-in-law, Diana Asher of Carson City, Nevada, 16 grandchildren, 2 great-great-grandchildren, and a host of nieces, nephews, and friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for William Chuck Charles Asher, whose funeral services will be Saturday afternoon at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Knights of Columbus Fish Fry will be this Friday again, and every Friday through March the 22nd. They invite you to come on out to the Sacred Heart Parish Hall on MacArthur from 4 to 7. It's a delicious fish fry that includes fried fish, hush puppies, coleslaw, baked beans, green beans, French fries, dessert, and drink. Again, it's all you can eat. For adults, it's $15. For kids 5 to 10, it's $8. Dine in or carry out the Knights of Columbus Fish Fries going on through Lenten, and that's going on at the Sacred Heart Parish Hall, 4 to 7, every Friday through March the 22nd. We've got more of the Civic Record next when we come right back in just a moment.
Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem has been serving the smart shopper since 1922. And if you're looking for appliances, Southtown has Speed Queen, Frigidaire, and GE. You'll find a nice selection of washers, dryers, refrigerators, and stoves. Southtown offers free delivery and setup, and they do accept Visa and MasterCard. Stop by and see what Southtown Furniture has to offer, located on Highway 19 South right here in Salem.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Continuing with our Civic Record, the Salem Eagles this Friday will be having a karaoke contest by Backwoods Production. Registration and song selection must be done by 7:30. The contest will start at 8. Everybody's welcome to come on out and be a part of the karaoke contest. That's going to be for singles or duets. It's open to the public. Come on out. The karaoke contest by Backwood Productions at the Salem Eagles this Friday night. They're located on Highway 32 West, just past the airport, on the north side of Highway 32. Also this Friday night, the Eagles will be having their all-you-can-eat fish fry. And you can have the great food with the fixins for just $12 a plate from 5 until 8. That'll be at the Eagles Club on Highway 32 West this Friday from 5 to 8. The Eagles Club having their fish fry for Lenten. And again, it's all you can eat with all the fixins, just $12 out Highway 32 West, just past the airport. And on Saturday, the Eagles will be busy, too. They'll have a karaoke contest with the finals of the karaoke contest. The final contestant song selections must be completed by 7:30 Saturday night, and that finals contest will begin at 8 p.m. Again, the contest is open to the public. The Eagles Club is on Highway 32 West, past the airport. Head on out to the karaoke contest Friday night and Saturday night, with the final Saturday night starting at 8 o'clock with the song selection process at 7:30. On Saturday morning at 10, the Denton County Historical Society will have a meeting over at the James Family Center off Center Street in downtown Salem, and actually more of a workshop for telling the story of the Upper Current River from the road. This is a chance for any families who have lived out that way to start sharing your family stories, photos, maps, newspaper clippings, putting it all together for a presentation and to keep our history alive. Bring your items to the workshop where they'll be scanned on the spot. A worksheet will be provided for you to accompany the contributions, and they have sticky notes there that you can fill out to identify people or places along the Upper Current River. Then at 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, there'll be a field trip planned to visit the old Boss Civilian Conservation Corps site at 2 o'clock in what was at that time the Clark National Forest, now the Mark Twain National Forest, in the Salem Ranger District. Participants will be meeting at the Boss Assembly of God parking lot, then following the leader to the site. Wear appropriate clothing for hiking in this relic of history in Dent County. The event is co-sponsored by the Salem Ranger District of the Mark Twain National Forest. This is a boots-on-the-ground event, so dress accordingly to explore the site that was abandoned at the start of World War II. Parents will need to supervise their child or children as they explore the site. The CCC was a volunteer work project that was created during the Great Depression. It was active from 1933 to 1942. The main idea behind the CCC was to train men for civilian jobs, building fire towers, bridges, ponds, roads, maybe even building the housing that they lived in. Reynolds County Road 903 was one of those projects, the Marcoux Tower, and that was rebuilt by the CCC guys that were here. Dan County had 4 CCC camps: Boss, Bunker, Indian Trails Conservation, and Montauk State Park. For more information about either event at 10 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, call Dolores Gray Wood at 729-2545, 729-2545. Give blood on March 5th in Salem. Receive an Ozarks Adventure Pass for free admission to some attractions in either Springfield, Bentonville, Arkansas, Branson, or Eureka Springs. Community Blood Center of the Ozarks is offering this incredible, fantastic value for those who donate blood on Tuesday, March 5th from 1 to 6 at the First Baptist Church. To avoid wait times, make your appointment. Call 417-227-5006, or you can make your appointment at cbco.org/adventure. Everyone is welcome to donate, and if you do, make sure you do bring a valid photo ID with you to your donation time. Again, these adventure passes will be available as a free admission offer for you to donate blood. And if you donate that blood and you want to find out more information, you can call them at 417-227-5006. And at the Salem Nutrition site today, they're going to serve up beef chili, crackers, cornbread, twice-baked potato, roasted cauliflower, and milk. Lunch is served from 11 to 12:30 at the Salem Nutrition site. And, of course, all ages, anybody is welcome to attend. If you're 60 years of age and older, the cost of your meal, the suggested cost is $5. If you're under the age of 60, $7 for your meal. Remember, they do have a soup and salad bar at 10:30, and dessert is available on a daily basis. The meal of the Salem Nutrition site is located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. Call them at 729-2373 should you have a question about the meal, which today will be beef chili, crackers, cornbread, twice-baked potato, roasted cauliflower, and milk. And don't forget that the menu may change without notice. There you have it, a look at our civic record. It's a program of church and civic news, and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic record brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO Radio and your friends at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South, reminding there's never a bad time to look for beautiful pieces of furniture. Whether you're interested in buying today or tomorrow, the next day or a week or 2 months from now, doesn't really matter. You really need to go see what's out there and about. Check out the fabrics, check out the feel, check out the texture, check out the designs. If you haven't been looking for furniture in quite some time, I guess that might be a better way of saying it, this is a great opportunity for you to see how things have changed. Furniture is built a little bit different, manufactured, the different fabrics, the different feels to the fabrics. It's amazing. Stop on by, check it out for yourself at Southtown Furniture, 1601 South Highway 19, 2 blocks south of the crossroads. Call them 729, right here in Salem, 3422. And also, you can go online, SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. Stick around. We got statewide news from the Missouri Net. A look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu and AP news all on the way. KSMO.
Hi, this is Jimmy Bell, nurse practitioner. I'm excited to be the new provider at Salem Memorial District Hospital Family Medicine. I'll be providing medical care for patients ages 18 and over. Please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. And at Salem Memorial District Hospital, always remember that it's all about the patient, every encounter, every time.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
So you just used bug spray in your home. Now what? Well, between the waiting and waiting for things to dry up and keeping your family away from the mess, it hits you. You could have used Zevo. Unlike other bug sprays that stick around, Zevo goes from kill to clean in seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. The switch to 4-day school weeks in Missouri won't be happening in northwest Missouri's St. Joseph. The school board narrowly defeated the proposal, keeping the district at 5 days a week. School board member Whitney Lanning says studies so far indicate a 4-day school week makes no difference for student academic scores.
So to me, if there's no positive or negative effect to students, we have to figure out how we keep staff.
School board member Sara Garcia wants St. Joseph to explore other options.
Really looking at other ways to compensate our teachers and provide more support without flipping the educational system on its head would be my recommendation.
Missouri has about 170 school districts that have switched to a 4-day school week. A Missouri beef processing plant is closing. Elisa Nelson reports.
The Southwest Missouri beef processing plant has informed the state that it will close in April, putting 335 people out of jobs. Missouri Prime Beef Packers, located in Pleasant Hope, says due to, quote, unforeseen business circumstances, the company plans to close on April 26th. The company notified the Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development about the decision. The letter to the state says the closure could be permanent or temporary. The jobs affected range from fabrication to harvest, accounting, maintenance, and quality assurance, among other things.
The Truman Library Institute in Kansas City plans to present former Missouri U.S. Senator Roy Blunt with the Harry S. Truman Legacy of Leadership Award. The award was created by the Truman Library Institute in 2010 to honor the leadership of America's 33rd president and to recognize people with a sustained and distinguished record of serving our nation and its democratic principles. Blunt will join a list of previous award winners, including Admiral Michelle Howard and the late Secretary of State Madeleine Albright. The award ceremony is planned for April 18th in Kansas City. This is Missouri Net.
Missouri's black vulture numbers are increasing, and their aggressive nature can cause problems for livestock producers. If you suspect a black vulture problem on your farm, let the USDA and the Missouri Department of Agriculture help you. Reimbursement for necropsy and death loss is available to farmers if livestock loss is determined to have occurred because of black vultures. The black vulture remains a federally protected bird in the USA, so contact the USDA or Missouri Department of Agriculture for mitigation options. For more information, visit agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
.org. Missourians are being urged to review their flood insurance coverage. Cameron Connor reports.
Most homeowners and renters policies don't cover flood damage, so the Missouri Department of Insurance recommends buying a separate policy for flooding if you're not already covered. Even if you don't live along or near a river prone to flooding, flash flooding can still be a risk, even during drought. The 2022 flash floods that devastated the St. Louis area happened in the middle of a drought. FEMA's National Flood Insurance Program estimates that as little as 1 inch of water in a home can cause around $30,000 in damage. Also, about 40% of flood insurance claims come from areas not considered to be high risk for flooding. For more information, visit insurance.mo.gov. Cameron Connor, Missouri Net.
The Missouri Farm Bureau has endorsed Republican Mike Kehoe for governor. Kehoe, currently the lieutenant governor and also a farmer, scores the major endorsement from the state's largest ag group. Kehoe faces fellow Republicans Jay Ashcroft and Bill Eigel in the August primary. And strong to severe storms could pop up tonight and into the overnight hours in parts of southern, southeast, and eastern Missouri. This is Missouri Net.
Have you ever met a nematode? Probably not. But this sneaky ingrate and its billions of friends steal soybean yields right out from under your nose. Nematodes cause up to $1.5 billion in soybean revenue loss each year. And if that's not enough, they also amplify sudden death syndrome. Why? Because they're microscopic good-for-nothing thieves, that's why. Take action against these yield-stealing jerks with Allevo soybean seed treatment from BASF, the only proven winner against both SEN and SDS. And remember to always read and follow label directions.
You can pay your inter-county electric bill with the pay-by-phone system, providing a payment option available to all members at no charge. This option is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go ahead and give it a try. You can call 866-621-3679 to pay your bill this month at whatever time of day is convenient for you. This service, provided by Intercounty Electric, allows you to make a payment or check your account status.
Here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, let's take a look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today. And they will be serving up on this Tuesday from 11 till 12:30 for lunch, beef chili with crackers and cornbread, twice baked potato, roasted cauliflower, and milk. Don't forget it. Everybody and anybody, all ages, are welcome to attend the Salem Nutrition Center's menu inside the Salem Senior Center. And that is, again, from 11 till 12:30 for lunch. The suggested contribution, if you're 60 and above, is $5. And your cost for a meal under the age of 60 is $7. Remember, everyone's invited. There's a soup and salad bar starting at 10:30. And dessert is available on a daily basis. Again, that menu for today is beef chili with crackers and cornbread, twice baked potato, roasted cauliflower, and milk. The Salem Nutrition site's located 604 North McGrath Lane. For more information, call 729-2373. That's 729-2373, 573 area code. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. Every weekday, we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center menu as a courtesy of KSMO. AP News and Sports on the Missouri Net coming up right after this.
We call it America's pastime, the great game of baseball.
In Cardinals Nation, it's the fabric of our community.
It's the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, the Old Redhead, Ozzie, Yachty, Waino, and now Arenado.
Cardinals baseball is part of what makes us, us. St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Need to schedule an appointment for an X-ray, MRI, CT, nuclear medicine, or an ultrasound?
Call SMDH Centralized Scheduling at 573-453-5952. SMDH will schedule your tests while working around your personal schedule, help you pre-register for service, and help you navigate insurance requirements before your appointment. Schedule your radiology appointment today with Salem Memorial District Hospital by calling Centralized Scheduling 453-5952. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Playing your favorites. KSMO Salem. This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. It's the last major primary before Super Tuesday, Michigan, and they're voting today. President Biden and Donald Trump are strong favorites to win there, but Trump rival Nikki Haley is asking supporters there to stick with her.
I will continue to take the cuts and the bruises and the pain and the insults because I think America's worth it.
Nikki Haley in Grand Rapids, Michigan last night. There's reaction this morning to President Biden's comments about Israel's war with Hamas.
President Joe Biden says that Israel is ready to temporarily pause its war in Gaza if a hostage deal is reached.
My national security advisor tells me that we're close. We're close. It's not done yet. And my hope is by next Monday, we'll have a ceasefire.
Biden spoke to reporters in New York Monday night after taping Late Night with Seth Meyers. Israeli officials say Biden's comments came as a surprise and were not made in coordination with Israeli leadership. Negotiators from the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar are working on a framework deal. Hamas would free some of the dozens of hostages it holds in exchange for the release of Palestinian prisoners and a 6-week halt in fighting. That timeline could include a ceasefire during the Muslim observance of Ramadan, which starts around March 10th. Hamas officials have indicated that optimism on a deal was premature. I'm Jennifer King.
There are reports that some Western countries may be considering sending troops to Ukraine to help it fight Russia. This morning, NATO says it has no plans to send troops to Ukraine. Germany and Poland also say they're not sending troops to Ukraine. President Biden's trying to fend off a government shutdown over financial issues. Today, he's meeting with the top 4 leaders in Congress. He also wants emergency aid for Ukraine and Israel. 3 people have been arrested in the killing of a man on a New York City subway car last week. Police say he'd gotten into an argument with one of the suspects. This is AP News. Donald Trump's hush money criminal trial in New York is less than a month away.
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg asking a judge for a partial gag order on Donald Trump to protect prosecutors, court staff, jurors, and witnesses, arguing the former president's attacks pose a significant threat to the trial starting March 25th. Trump continually denying charges involving alleged hush money payments to cover up affairs from voters.
It's an election interference case. Nobody's ever seen anything like it in this country. It's a disgrace.
The DA citing a surge in threats and messages, including leave Trump alone or Bragg will get assassinated. More than 600 emails and phone calls to his office. Julie Walker, New York.
Macy's will close 150 stores, it says, after posting a fourth quarter loss and declining sales. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Can't pick between sausage and bacon? Head to McDonald's and get both. Grab a sausage McMuffin with egg and savory hot sausage and melty American cheese. Also grab a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with thick-cut Applewood smoked bacon. Mix and match 2 for just $5. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Missouri Nut Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Sources are reporting that the Cardinals are going to sign veteran shortstop Brandon Crawford. He's a 4-time Gold Glove winner. He also has a Silver Slugger title, but the 37-year-old hit .194 with 7 home runs and 38 RBIs in 93 games last season, and has had at least 6 stops on the injured list in the last 2 seasons. The Cardinals are bringing in Crawford as a backup to prospect Mason Wynn and some added depth. The club is concerned that Tommy Edman, who is coming off of wrist surgery, will not be ready at the start of the regular season.
The Cardinals and the Marlins tied 1-1 in their spring training game yesterday. The Royals coming off a 6-0 win over the Cubs. Nick Pratto homered and had 3 RBIs. Starting pitcher Seth Lugo got the win after tossing 2 scoreless innings. Mizzou football is beginning spring practice, and there are 8 Tigers who are at the NFL Combine this week. And head coach Eli Drinkwitz feels there's going to be no letdown after having such a successful 2023 season.
I think there's also been that ripple effect of being able to watch our players compete in the Senior Bowl and at the Combine, and there's a sense of it's my turn now. It's my opportunity now to go achieve what I've always dreamed about achieving. But they also realize that didn't just wish to happen. Our players that are at the Combine or that are getting ready for Pro Day, they work their butt off.
Backup quarterback and highly touted recruit Sam Horn is having Tommy John surgery. The Tigers QB and pitcher on the baseball team will miss all of the 2024 football season. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero is reporting that the Chiefs and Andy Reid are going to begin negotiations here in the next coming weeks on a new deal that will make him the NFL's highest-paid coach. Mizzou women's basketball dropped their 9th in a row, losing to Ole Miss 66-45. And the Blues are in Winnipeg tonight. Defenseman Justin Falk back on the ice for the first time in 12 games. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
United States Deputy Sheriff's Association is a national nonprofit and America's largest non-governmental provider of services to law enforcement. USDSA assists city, county, state, and federal law enforcement agencies through our many varied programs, including free safety equipment donations, free officer survival training, cash donations, and condolence letters to the family of law enforcement officers who perish in the line of duty. USDSA also provides a citizen awareness program and thank you cards to law enforcement. These are just some of the ways United States Deputy Sheriff's Association assists America's law enforcement and the citizens they serve. For more information about United States Deputy Sheriff's Association or to see how you can help, please visit usdeputy.org. United States Deputy Sheriff's Association, taking training to the next level because lives are on the line.
At Country Mart in Salem, you'll find gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. They also have fresh produce, quality meats, a bakery, and a full-service deli that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you joined the Country Mart e-Club yet? You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sale items through your email. It's free to join, and for more information about the e-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from Country Mart in Salem.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Thank you, Carrie. KSMO Radio. Our forecast does call for wind advisory to be in effect from 9 this morning till 9 tonight, and a red flag advisory and warning in effect from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. tonight for critical fire danger. So please refrain from any outdoor burning today, no matter what you think you can get done. I want to tell you, if that fire starts to get out of hand, you will be in a heap of loaded problems. So don't want to do that. Please refrain from any burning. Another day or two is not going to hurt anything. It's going to be pretty much light winds by Thursday. So definitely might just hold off until then. Might be the best plan, because the red flag warning means that we're going to have some just critical gusts, and it's already super dry out there. So again, please refrain from any type of outdoor burning. Partly sunny today, breezy. South winds this morning have already been anywhere from 8 to 15 miles an hour. Now, we haven't had the big gusts too much yet this morning, but we are expecting those. And as the morning moves on, we're going to go from that 8 to 15, from 20 to 25. Then we're going to see those gusts come up this afternoon at 40 to 45 miles an hour. It is going to be a breezy day. Then tonight, a 40% chance of showers, possibly some thunder showers during the late evening. cloudy, low of 23. It'll be blustery again. Winds will be out of southwest initially at 15 to 25 miles an hour during the evening hours, and they're going to move to the northwest, and it's going to be with a vengeance. It could gust up to 40 miles an hour, and that will continue overnight into early Wednesday morning, where it'll be partly sunny Wednesday morning. We'll have a high of 42. Wind chill values by early Wednesday morning, though, could be in single digits. Very breezy with a northwesterly breeze at 18 to 25 miles an hour in the morning, dying down to about 10 to 15 by the afternoon. Wind gusts of up to near 40 will still be very possible in the morning Wednesday. Wednesday night clear, low of 22. Winds will be northwesterly at 5 to 10, but they'll die down, become light and variable by late Wednesday night. Thursday, sunny and a high of near 50. We'll have southerly winds 5 to 15, could gust to 18, and then a chance of rain developing Thursday night into early Friday morning. We'll have that chance of rain 40%. That could actually have a little snow associated with it as well. And a low near 32 with partly sunny skies Friday and a high of 55. Right now it's 63 degrees. We have sunshine. We have a few high thin clouds, real high thin cirrus clouds. 14-mile-an-hour winds are out of south. 78% of relative humidity. Pressure steady. 29.46 inches here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Time right now for agribusiness news. Next, it's being brought to you as a courtesy of your friends right here at KSMO Radio. It's a Missouri agribusiness news from the Brownfield Farm Market Network on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio source. Thanks for being here.
I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. Updates to the GREET life cycle model are expected later this week, and National Corn Growers Association President Harold Woolley tells Brownfield
Secretary Vilsack and Administrator Regan will be at Commodity Classic on March 1st. So, yeah, we're hopeful they'll have a positive announcement for us.
GREET is a life cycle model that measures the carbon footprint of renewable fuels, and modifications to that model could help U.S. agriculture and ethanol producers participate in the sustainable aviation fuel market. Woolley says expanding a top market for U.S. corn is a positive.
We have to jump through the hoops in order to get our corn to be the feedstock.
The Commodity Classic starts on Wednesday. Stay tuned for Brownfield's coverage from the event. An ag economist says Ukraine is seeking an alternative shipping route that could help boost grain export volumes to pre-war levels. Jim McCormick with agmarket.net tells Brownfield Ukraine is expected to use a new corridor along the Danube River.
This is a verified report. They made this announcement just recently at the Munich Security Conference. So this is their plan. Now, can they execute it? That time will tell.
He says Ukraine's goal is to bypass Poland.
There's a lot of conflict with grain being railed into Poland because the Polish farmers feel like it's driving their prices down. The Polish farmers are essentially blocking routes into the country as a way to keep the Ukrainian grain out.
And the new route could impact U.S. wheat prices. And he says he does not expect Ukraine to return to the Black Sea Grain Initiative with Russia. Red meat and poultry stocks in cold storage at the end of January were below year-ago levels. That's due to a combination of lower rates of production and solid demand. USDA says red meat stocks were 965 million pounds, down 11% from last year, with an 11% drop in beef and a 10% decline in pork. Poultry came out at 1.14 billion pounds, lower than the previous year, with a decline in chicken, canceling out a slight increase in turkey. A Northeast Ohio farmer says planting earlier is not on his radar, even with the warmer than usual winter. Kent Edwards grows corn, soybeans, and wheat with his family in Erie County.
Our corn, we've never had good luck planting our corn early. We will not ground down early and get it ready and put some pre-anhydrous down or something like that for our corn crop.
His region usually averages 24 inches of snow over the winter, and he tells Brownfield there's probably been less than 3 inches so far.
Literally have not had to push snow. I think we pushed snow one time, and there was only like 3 inches on the ground. So our snow precipitation is way under normal.
Edwards says his winter wheat crop looks about average, and he's concerned about what the mild conditions could mean for pests. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Sharpen herbicide takes your burn down up a notch, going from burn down to
3 to 5 times faster burn down.
From strict tank mix limitations to
awesome tank mix compatibility.
And from controlling some weeds
to controlling more than 80 of the toughest broadleaf weeds.
Including mare's tail.
Including mare's tail.
Because if it can't control mare's tail, it's pretty much just fancy water. So
sharpen up your burn down.
With Sharpen herbicide, powered by Kicksor technology from BASF. Always read and follow label directions.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
To learn more.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these great deals at K&H Auto Supply. Master Pro Red Spray Grease for $9.99. Mechanics Wear Fast Fit Black Work Gloves for $14.99 a pair. And a Performance Tool 120-volt LED drop light for $26.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently out-yields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
Forests are important to the health of our environment, which is why Charmin is committed to helping keep forests as forests for generations to come. At Charmin, we make paper, but we love trees. That's why we protect forests by using pulp certified by the Forest Stewardship Council, regrowing at least 2 trees for every tree we use. And when forests are devastated by natural disasters, helping restore trees through the Arbor Day Foundation. So you can enjoy the go, but forests remain forests.
At the KSMO studios, your hometown